As the men, we set a pretty high bar, Hannah.
Certainly did. The men were fantastic in their 200-metre final, all of them sweeping off the bend together. But in this race, you've got to look at Adaje Hodge, who ran a games record in her semi-final, shutting it down with 30 metres to go. There she is in the British Virgin Islands. I don't think we're going to have such a close race here. Lane 6, a brilliant lane for Hodge as well. Ashanti Moore of Jamaica will go in lane 8. She was third in this year's national championships in a personal best of 22.45. Tori Lewis, a bronze in the 100 metres in a national record for Australia. She's actually the world junior champion over this sprint though, so perhaps something special in store for the 21-year-old. But Adasia Hodge, she ran 20.01 in her semi-final and she jogged the last 30 metres, erased Elaine Thompson-Hera from the game's record list. Shaniqua Bascom of Trinidad and Tobago goes in lane 5. She won her semi-final in a PB of 22.31. Alana Reid of Jamaica goes in 4. She won their national championships. She's also a former world junior bronze medalist. Third Jamaican in this final, Lavanya Williams. Time best of 22.44 this year. British champion competing for England here at the Commonwealth Games, Success Edouin, had a brilliant bend in her semi-final and then just tied up ever so slightly in the last 20 or 30 metres. Shanti Veronica Pereira of Singapore has made the final here. It's her third appearance at the Commonwealth Games, but the first time she's made it further in the semi-finals. A yellow card for Lavanya Williams, so a warning if you like. The athletes back into their blocks. Pre-event favourite, Adasia Hodge of the British Virgin Islands, last to settle in lane 6. She's second on the world lead list this season with 21.68. She's already broken the games record in the semi-final. And they are away this time. The athletes will power around the bend and try and convert all the speed they've built up over the first 100 metres into the home straight. Adasia Hodge looking good, but not miles ahead of the other athletes. Bascom of Trinidad and Tobago matching her through the first 100 metres. Adasia Hodge into the last 50. Working hard here, Adasia Hodge. She's going to work all the way to the line. 22.07 for Adasia Hodge. Not looking as fresh as yesterday, but who cares? It's a gold medal for the British Virgin Islands. This young woman at the age of 20 has just picked up her major title, first major title of her career. And look at this from Shaniqua Bascom. She can hardly believe what she managed to do there. It was a brilliant bend from Bascom to stay on terms with Hodge. It was Alana Reid who came through for third place, but Bascom looks in total shock.
Yeah, out in lane 8, Moore got a really good start, but Hodge didn't get out as quick, did she? But when she got into a run, she took Bascom with her. Bascom was just inside her and was able to just trail Hodge all the way around in the semi-finals. But that's not what it's about, is it? You look here, the Jamaican in lane 8 gets a really good start, but it's just here that Hodge starts to get into a running and just starts to get a real foothold into this race. But Bascom is just matching her stride for stride as they come into the home straight. And it's only now that Hodge is able to just start pulling away from Bascom in the closing sort of 50-60 metres of the race. They had to dig deep there, both those athletes.
They did indeed. Adasia Hodge delivered. She had competition from Bascom inside her. The medals eventually going to lanes 6, 5 and 4, the best lanes. Bascom towering over Hodge and actually held her for about the first 70 or 80. And then Hodge is holding her form so well here. It looked like she was labouring a bit the last 50, but they all were on this cool evening. That, by the way, is the first ever medal for the British Virgin Islands at the Commonwealth Games. Absolutely fantastic from Adasia Hodge, and it was a gold, of course. Previously, Karen McMaster won the women's 400-metre hurdles twice back in 2018 and 4 years ago in Birmingham. The best women's performance was back in 2014.
Women's 200 metres final, Adasia Hodge for the British Virgin Islands taking gold.